Hello. Hi. Okay. I'm playing the game Date Everything. It's obscenely hilarious. I'm playing the game Date Everything. It's hilarious. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Discord scared me for a moment. So yeah, I don't know.
But that's your best bet there, buddy.
Now, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna see everyone else heading out. I'm gonna charge right in.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are leaving? Well, I can't allow evil to exist. Suddenly, I have a conscience.
Yeah, okay, Xerix.
Oh, you mean the 12 damage I didn't kill him? Time to run away. Oh, there are people blocking my path. I did not foresee this consequence.
I'm
Even
just
though
gonna
they claim
rage like a little baby now. Oh, bro. That's funny. There's Ivan.
Hello?
Yeah, I was just playing for my mates.
Oh, good.
Hello,
They're playing a bit of Phasmophobia, and I was like, well, time to hop in and show off my expertise. I guess
I'm
none
sure-
of the ghosts.
I'm currently playing Date Everything. So
Oh,
it's
bro, why is everyone fucking playing this game? Is this like, oh...
It's a cozy little game. That's all it is. It's a cozy little, hey, how you doing? Game.
I know, but I keep seeing it everywhere I fucking go, and I hate it.
I haven't seen it until today, actually. I saw the first clip of it, and I was like, I finally have like a just standard dating simulator that's not me having to kill or jump through X amount of hoops.
What do you mean? The
I
best.
mean-
There's a dating simulator better than any other dating simulators, and it's Dream Daddy.
I don't do dating simulators, so I just think about it a bit.
Bro, Dream Daddy is one of my favorite games of all time.
Mm-mm.
I fucking love Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy is one of the best in my opinion.
I mean, I'm probably really biased because I'm error ace, so I don't really do any of that shit.
I mean, I'm Demi, so
I have no interest in men at all, but Dream Daddy's about fucking hot dads, and I'm all for it.
see, date everything is about dating and falling in love, and you can just let yourself out to every object in your house because you have to repair the great calamity.
I mean, like, I get the appeal of dating simulators. It's just obviously, I don't know why, but whenever it comes to shit like that, I cringe like fucking deeply. It's like in Cyberpunk when you got the romance options. I'm like, oh, I want to do the romance options because you unlock like really nice dialogue, but god damn if I could just skip all the fucking scenes.
Yeah, they have a skip dialogue button. Are you not aware of this?
Where is everyone else? Where's Grok? Where's Kazuki? There's Grok. Okay.
Hey, I'm trying to set my mic up.
You're good. All right.
Go out
There's,
clean your ass,
there's Grok.
people.
Now where's Kazuki?
Before you guys joined, I was talking with Orphan. I was like, can I just solo this guy?
I mean, if you want to die,
Yeah, and my answer was you can get soloed by him.
yeah. Oh, you can
So-
solo it. Absolutely, you can solo it.
You're not gonna
With
win.
You're not gonna win.
Uh,
Didn't say anything about winning.
It's okay. I'm gonna just run in after I see everybody running away, stab him for 12 damage, and be like, hey.
All right.
No, it's not running away. It's not running away. It's tactical re-engagement.
I do see that everyone is here. Good to see you.
I forgot to
Eric.
tell you, it's my birthday today.
Oh, hey, happy birthday, Grok!
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I did forget to tell y'all that.
That's great.
Oh,
I am
so
so
you got
fine.
two
Mike.
back to back, right?
At the end of the stream, we all sing.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
2 players had their birthdays today. That's crazy.
Wait, is that why Thorn's not here?
No, Tharn's not here because he has personal life stuff going on. But last night, Kareem, my player he's over there in the EU with you guys. He turned 19.
Hi.
Yeah, because our session ends at like 1:00 a.m. for him. So at the very last hour of our session, he turned 19 yesterday. So, or that was today. Technically, it's so yeah. Same for you, Grok. Y'all's birthday's the same.
Happy birthday. Bam, 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 bam.
Bum, 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 bum,
Alrighty,
bum. I don't
Roo.
know.
If everyone could please open up Owlbear, and also please open up the stream. Make sure to mute the tab, not the stream itself.
Okay.
Also,
do that. Make sure.
if you can, hop in the live chat, leave a message. You don't have to, of course, but it's always helpful.
Also, there's this song that I've been listening to recently, and it's fucking impeccable. The whole inspiration behind the song was a woman telling a guy called Hunter and explaining to him why they broke up. And he said, "I'm a lesbian Hunter." And then they made a fucking song, and it's called "The Tale of the Lesbian Hunter," and it's fucking impeccable.
I hear the memes already with just the "I'm a lesbian
Yeah.
hunter."
It's the fucking so how originally I'll put it in the campaign thing, but originally it was her informing a guy called Hunter that she's a lesbian. Yeah, this guy spinned it to be well, it's a hunter who's a lesbian.
Yeah.
But you've also got a third variation where it's a person who hunts,
Hunts lesbians, of course.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Sorry.
All good.
What are you sorry about?
What'd you do? Who'd you kill?
What did you do? What?
No, I forgot to feed my cats.
Oh, okay.
Aww. Or did you not feed them at exactly 6 p.m.? How dare you?
Yeah, I didn't feed them since last night, and they eat wet food, so I feel so bad.
All right, it's time for the ceremonial dab before the start of session, and then we are gonna get going. Everyone, please open up.
Oh,
your
yeah.
player. Open up stream if you haven't already. I'm only seeing 2 people right now. Make sure to drop a like. I'm seeing 0 likes. Come on, guys, what are we doing? 0 likes? What's going on?
I'm still working on my mic. Give me a
Hey, don't worry, we'll get loads.
I'm feeding my cats, so it's gonna be like 2 seconds.
Oh, good.
Rock, you
Jesus
sound like you're about to
Christ,
start
Rock.
doing ASMR.
No,
I'm
he
trying
sounds.
to work on the.
He sounds like it sounds like a really abstract beat that's about to drop.
Yeah.
It's a fancy
Oh, I
mic, and I'm
heard
trying
that,
to
yeah.
set it up.
It's coming, but it's like it's not quite. It's like, wait, it's coming. It doesn't happen. It's like the cuckold beat.
Damn it! Now it's like super
ambience.
high up. Holy shit!
Cave ambience.
I hate these like big ass threads. When you're like sitting here trying to thread this shit on, I'm like, damn, this is gonna take forever.
Of my hand in the Pringles can.
ASMR. It says this ASMR I listen to. I'm not gonna share it because it's like really offensive, but it's it starts off like this.
Pop my hand in the Pringles jar when I accidentally drop my headphone in there.
Oh my god! Yeah. It just sound like that, yeah.
You're fumbling with the headphone, trying to grab it. Your hand's all the way in the Pringles can. You can just hear it. Ding, 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 boom, 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 boom. It's just jingling around down there.
Damn, this is hard. What the fuck?
YouTube finally activated my I have the fan feature now. My channel's big enough for the I still don't have like super chats. I don't have donations and shit, but I actually have like if you type it like depending on how much you type in my chat, you'll become a fan.
You think I can clamp the mic to the speaker stand?
Yeah, I'll do it now.
I'm gonna try today. Watch it like flip the speaker stand over.
Look, I think the only solution is you just hold your mic like.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna try this and hopefully it doesn't break anything. Oh, it worked! It worked! Alright, this is the scariest. Hold up, let me show you what I got going on Discord. I gotta connect to my phone.
Swear to God.
This is fucking the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
There are 4 people here. I'm gonna commit a war crime if I don't see 4 likes on my stream. I swear to God.
I'm coming. Give me a second.
Don't do that, Jesus. Hold on, I gotta mute you. Fuck.
Ooh, eh.
I'm coming. Give me.
That's it.
Whoa! That's the craziest pop after saying that.
Oh,
hey,
look at
there
that.
we
And
go.
fucking
My
speaker stand.
sweetie.
There we go. That's a good little bit of rigging. There we go. Hell yeah.
Oh, MG,
I
guys.
feel like this is gonna fall
The
apart.
sudden view of his face drenched in sweat after I'm coming.
I'm
I
coming.
told you I was working on a fucking bike stand. What do you expect?
Oh,
His
bro,
last
so
order was
funny.
come, and they came, all of them, even the dragons.
Jesus.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Hey yo, I even watched the last season of Game of Thrones yet, bro. What are you doing?
That wasn't fucking Game of Thrones. That was a game. Oh, not of Thrones. It was a.
I'm making a joke.
Y'all want to
Have you
hear
not
something
seen?
funny?
Have you not seen that clip, by the way?
No, I know I have. I'm just.
Banned on COD.
It's so fucking great.
You got banned on COD? What did you? Whoa! You must have done
somebody-
something real bad.
Somebody reported me for improper use of software. Yeah, improper use of software or modification of software, and I got banned for a whole day on every device.
That's crazy.
Hey,
I
I
was like,
debanned
dude,
you?
what? What? No, I wasn't even running
No.
Cheat Engine. I think somebody really just like thought I was hacking and like reported my ass. And they were like, fuck
I
it.
didn't mean to click on that. I was trying to click on the fucking level up because I got a ping.
Okay, that makes
All
sense.
right, this is the scariest rigging I've ever seen. I feel like it's gonna fall apart. And so if you hear like a tumbling,
Okay, are we all ready to go?
I am.
Yeah, you guys want
I'm
to see my
scared
back real quick?
because this is like over my head.
Oh hell yeah!
But let's hope
Absolutely.
it doesn't kill me.
Ah,
Look
don't
at
worry.
They're fed now.
Little beans. No, ma'am.
All right, now let me join everything real quick.
Yep. Open the stream, drop that like, hop in chat, say some crazy unhinged shit.
I thought I was late too. That shit was hilarious. Because I saw the stream was going, I was like, no.
No, we're only 10 minutes late so far. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Better than my normal track record.
I mean, I was ready. I not long came back from the pub. Had
So weird.
had a
Every
nice
time,
sirloin.
every time you come into session, you're like, "Yep, just was drinking," and I'm like, "God damn, 3 o'clock day drinking again, Ivan, huh?" And I'm like, "Fuck, right, it's goddamn 9 o'clock for him."
I mean, at the bar, I wasn't actually drinking because I've got alcohol at home, so I was just having some Diet Coke there, and
Me too, bro.
yeah, it's good. You shouldn't start drinking now though, because it's like fucking early for you.
No,
Did you say you should
I don't
start
drink.
drinking?
Do not turn them into an alcoholic, please.
Hey, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm straight edge when it comes to alcohol.
Alcoholics are just more
Dude, I
resilient.
forgot I had a milkshake in here, bro. Fuck yeah.
Dude, if he forgot about that, I wonder how long that's been sitting.
Oh, bro,
It's from
fucking.
today. It's from today. It's from
Okay.
today.
Oh,
I'm about to
it's not
judge
gone
you
to the
hard.
clumpy stage. Has it not gone to the clumpy stage yet?
I don't know.
Oh,
No. We're good.
Oh, like at work, right? Some people forget to put the milk back in the fridge, so I didn't recognize it until one of my coworkers picked it up, went to go pour it, and instead of pouring normally, it fucking slid us once, and they were like, "Nope, no."
All right, I'm gonna go grab a cup of water and we're gonna get started.
The whipped cream's flat.
When I get back, it's go time.
What do you mean the whipped cream's flat?
So it's not sweet?
Oh,
No,
is that what that
it's-
means?
It's basically just cream now. Like there's no foam.
you mean
So
there's no
it's not
whip?
dancing?
Yeah, there's no whip. Now watch me whip.
No, we're not. No, that was like fucking how long ago? How long was
We
the
can't
woman
do
in
that
it?
anymore because that guy killed his cousin.
Wait,
What?
who killed who's got what?
Yeah, they got it. Oh, no. Yeah. And thought because he was famous, he was.
That was 2013. That was
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Almost
What the
12 years ago.
fuck?
I can't hear y'all.
The whip
fuckers.
nay.
Okay.
The-
Okay. So I am messaging y'all all in y'all's sleep. What spell should I take?
What spells do you have
No,
available?
hold on.
Everything.
Wait a second.
Everything.
Wait a second.
What do you
What am I hearing?
Everything.
What are you doing, Grog?
Go like I'll text you. Don't worry about it, DM.
No, I need to know what I was just heard. I need to know what I just
I mean,
heard.
I would recommend.
He was
I would
talking about
recommend.
Dances with his wife.
No, I
I
heard
have
something
so
about.
many.
I heard about something he was trying to do in his sleep, but y'all gonna be having some weird events in your sleep, so you ain't gonna be doing nothing.
He wanted to
Nah,
communicate with his wife. is all.
I win.
I'm just trying to figure out what spells I want to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Okay.
Because I have way too many spells. I can't decide.
You're a cleric, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you wanting support? Are you wanting DPS? Are you wanting to? What are you wanting out of these spells?
I'm a battle mage, or battle. Yeah.
So you want like things like your guiding bolt. You'd want I mean, guiding bolt's just gonna be a staple spell anyway. It's good utility. It's good damage.
Mhm.
Really, you can just get by with guiding bolt and going the rest into things like shield of faith. So then you've got more AC, or maybe aid to get the frontliners more healthier, because there is 3 frontliners, being you, Kazuki and Vaughn.
All right.
I'm trying to avoid concentration spells because I already have
Aid isn't
skills.
concentration.
Wait, what?
Aid isn't concentration.
What is aid? Never.
It gives
Shit.
It gives 5 hit points, 5 maximum hit points, and then if you upcast it, it does gives you more.
Him.
All right. We got people watching, waiting for us to start.
Yeah, we're getting that.
Let's go and get going.
What is
I'll-
the
I'm gonna look at the cleric spell list for you, and I'll just keep.
Yeah. Take the DMs for now.
That's fine.
We can discuss after session in more detail. Everyone ready to go?
See?
Yes.
Before we get started, please make sure if you're watching the stream, not just you guys here playing, but all you amazing people I see watching in chat, make sure to double tap your screen if you're watching the shorts to leave a like, as well as click those reaction buttons and leave some chats. And if you're watching the regular stream, make sure to hit that like button and leave some chats as well. With that, let's go and begin today's episode as we start the actual recording. As always, when I say your name, please introduce yourself, and we will get going. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild, or all of you adventurers wandering around out there who happen to find us here on the channel. I'm your host, the D&D Orphan, here today, excited to finally begin the boss battle of the orc fight of the Butterskull Ranch. This is Dragon of Icespire Peak, and I'm so excited to present another episode and adventure for you all today. Where we left off last session, the group had finally cleared the first and second floor of the Butterskull Ranch and found the magic key to unlock the cellar, where they believe not only the owner of the Butterskull Ranch but also the boss of the orcs resides, as he thumps through the ground to the surface above, causing massive tremors and grunting sounds of pain. Before they decided to actually open the cellar and embark into the basement to fight him, Garak, our cleric, used his magic to summon his Leomund's tiny hut in the form of an open bar, where the group would all begin to rest and relax, falling asleep for a long rest. If you haven't done so now, please, everyone, take that long rest. With that, we will begin today's session, still deep in slumber, as all of them begin to have strange dreams. With that, let us now introduce our cast of adventurers and heroes, starting with the greatest of all orcs known to man, the one, the only, Garak. Which also, I would like to mention now, Garak, we're hearing a little bit of an echo coming from your mic. If you could turn the game down just a bit, just a smidge. It's not too much, but yeah. And please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Austin. I play Garak. I also cult. And part of the Twilight domain. People want to say Tempest.
I wonder why.
I'd like,
Yeah, I wonder if that would be a massive mistake. Who knows? From there,
really, that would be worse.
From there, we have the most ingenious tabaxi ever known, the one, the only Ivan.
Alright, I'm Ivan. Sorry. I'm a Tabaxi Artificer the Alchemist subclass and a Trickery Cleric.
As well, indeed. From there, we have one of the craziest fairies you'll ever see, the one, the only Kazuki.
Hi, I'm Aries, and I play Kazuki. She is a fairy pixie
Mhm.
and barbarian rogue berserker class.
Correct.
I think.
Mundo.
I don't remember.
From there, we have the last but certainly not least, the most dashing of the group, Donovan Willows.
Hi, I'm King. I play Donovan. He is a ASMR sorcerer that thinks he's a fae. He has a draconic bloodline subclass in sorcery and a level in warlock currently.
Indeed. With that, we also do have one more player who normally would be joining us, the tenacious Tharn, but sadly he was not able to join us today, and his disappearance will be explained within the campaign. With that, we are now able to actually begin the mayhem itself, as I also remember that I have to stream Kazuki's character sheet to her so she can see it. There you go. With that,
Thank you.
we begin within. They all rest wearily from their fight with the orcs. We will start with, let's see here. 1 second. Let me change this real quick. We will start with Donovan. Donovan Willows.
Oh, I was going to suggest rolling a d4.
Nope. We'll be starting with Donovan. All right. Are you ready, my buddy?
Always, always, always.
All right. Donovan Willows. As you slowly fall asleep against the wall of the bar, the light slowly fading from your eyes as you drift into unconsciousness. The world within the dream stirred slowly, as if reluctant to unveil its truth. A soft breeze carried the scent of dew-soaked clover, and the ground beneath shimmered with gentle bioluminescence. Soft tufts of moss glowed in delicate violet and silver. Trees stretched like cathedral columns into a twilight sky, their leaves shimmering in iridescent hues of lavender, gold, and azure. Somewhere above, the stars wheeled in a pattern that felt almost familiar, but slightly off, like a painting redrawn from memory. Moonflowers bloomed in carpets around a wide clearing, each blossom pulsing softly with light and rhythm with some hidden celestial heartbeat. The wind was music, and the grass whispered in litlitting tongue. And time itself seemed to spiral inwards towards the glade's center, where the veil between the worlds had thinned. From the shadows of the trees came a glow, too brilliant to be moonlight, too warm to be real. It announced the arrival of a presence before form followed. Light, golden and divine, spilled into the glade like molten fire wrapped in silk. And from that glow stepped a figure, radiant and terrible. Wings of burning white light arched gracefully behind her, every feather gleaming like carved crystal. Her robe, spun from celestial starlight, flowed with the wind. Her hair spilled down in waves of gold, and her eyes were twin suns, merciful yet merciless. Her voice, when it came, was a symphony of choir, song, and thunder beneath still waters. My child, she spoke, each word ringing like a prayer remembered from a forgotten age. You walk far from the garden you were meant to tend. Her smile, and through her mouth was warm. There was something too wide, too precise in that expression, an edge hidden beneath the grace. The smile of a predator wearing a mother's face. She stepped across the clearing, moonflowers wilting and burning away in her wake. Every moment was divine theater, measured, perfect, unsettling. Her hand extended, palm glowing, fingers wrapped in golden chains that shimmered like promises. I have watched your path, and I have seen the light in your heart, and the shadows at its edge. You are not meant to play among the Fae. You are no wisp, no trickster. You were forged for a greater purpose, by flame and will. Her wings unfurled fully behind her, spanning the glade, casting the stars to shadow. The light she cast no longer soothed, it seared, illuminating truths too cruel to be spoken. You are not blood your own, of a pact forged in deception. Your soul is not free. The wind grew still, the trees held their breath. Even the glade seemed to recoil. And then her voice grew softer, silk layered over steel. There is a place where the truth can be mended, where your destiny awaits. Its rightful name, Baldur's Gate. The world you've known cannot offer can. The chains around her wrists tightened with a subtle clink. The gold light behind her brightened, but not with holiness, with a sullen glow of a forge. You only need to take the first step. As she falls to silence, staring at you with eyes like hollow suns.
Well, assuming you would allow me to reply, my lady, I figured this was something different. Allow me to clarify something you may have misunderstood, though. Whatever contract that was forged, whatever destiny you think is mine, I refute it. And I refute it because I will make my own destiny. I will not be a weeping willow. I will be a leaping willow. And I will kill anyone who gets in the way of my personal mission. Or anything.
As you respond and your words fall to her ears, you see the look on her face sour. A fate you decide is nothing compared to the fate the gods craft for you. Know your place, child, and assume your position. Baldur's Gate is where you must head, whether you wish to or not.
I'll go to Baldur's Gate, but only because I have business there. Whatever gods or devils, angels, archfey, whatever it may be, don't get in my way. I've had my share of dealings and backdoor deals, and everyone always trying to tug me in one direction. I know what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is reignite the flame of ambition to this world. The world that seems to be abandoned by magic, where the common folk can't even cast prestidigitation.
She gives a scowl, but follows into a wicked smile. As her eyes lay upon you, She says, "It is the will of the gods that the mortals are the way they are. Consequences for their own actions and folly. But if you wish to see the folly of your own actions as well, then do what you please. Listen or don't. You will see who truly holds your fate, boy. And then you will come crawling back, begging for my mercy."
I don't know if you have vision with these little day-to-day visits you do on night to night, but I don't beg. I kneel to those who kneel to me. Also, let me be clear and say this in the most understandable way, since you keep bringing up the gods. And he'll switch to Celestial, and he'll say, "Fuck the gods, and fuck you. I'll handle this my way."
For a minute, she grins wider than anything before she quickly switches to a scowl, almost as if pretending, as she responds, "Cursing the god's name will only bring your downfall, but do as you wish, foolful child."
We shall see.
As she slowly begins to pull back, fading into the forest surrounding you, the light slowly dimming, falling to nothingness as you're surrounded by the familiar forests of the Feywild, staring to the night sky.
Cool. You just sleep or take whatever time you can to rest.
Finding a nice soft spot within the glade, resting against a tree, you stare to the night sky of the Feywild, reminiscing about your childhood, the times of wonder and light-hearted joy, as you slowly drift back to slumber, as you awaken in the real world. As you awaken, you look around to see that everyone else is still asleep. But not for long, as quickly Ivan begins to stir to awake. As we cut to Ivan, before Donovan had awoken, deep within his own dream. Ivan, are you ready? Ivan! I don't hear him.
I don't either.
All right.
Okay.
We'll get back to Ivan then. After Ivan here. All right. We cut to Tharn, who normally does not look like this, but currently looks like this. For reference, for people watching at home who doesn't know the series, Tharn normally looks like this. Same height, just this is what he normally looks like. All right. Tharn. Tharn's dream came not as a vision, but as a commandment. A memory rewritten into ritual. The world was sterile and wide, a coliseum of fog and marble, empty yet vast. The ground beneath gleamed like bone polished for war. No horizon, no sky, only the sound of drums, distant, steady, heartbeat sure. The armor appeared without motion, deep crimson plates forged in geometric shapes, etched with runes of conquest and control. Helmets lined the edges of this formless realm, floating in stasis like relics of war unremembered. In this place, names held voice, mechanical and ancient, rang out with ritual clarity. Subject to H27 primary directives, incomplete synchronization initiated. Red mist slithered across the floor like spilled lifeblood. Ghostly legions took shape within it. Massive soldiers locked in perfect formation, moving in silence, armor glistening like blood-soaked rubies. Each figure marched without hesitation, without fear, eyes dark behind the helms. They bore no emblems, only the symbol of a single black dragon wreathed in flame, etched to the center of their chests. Overhead, banners unfolded, stitched from muscle, skin, and scripture. Glyphs burned across them, fading faster than they could be read. The drums grew louder. The ritual deepened. Identity deconstruction, 84%. Emotional architecture, compromised. Purpose will be provided. A final surge of light swept the field, casting long shadows that moved with minds urged, not built, but formed, as if the world itself recognized the absence of a leader. There was no choice, there was no path, only the rising knowledge, cell by cell, breath by breath, that purpose would soon be assigned. And far beyond the veil of this place, something enormous turned its gaze towards the waking world. As Tharn shoots awake, red armor clinging to his flesh, awaiting a command. The way that song ended with that was perfect. I had to go quiet there for a second. Oh, that was baller. Ivan, you back, buddy?
Indeed, I am.
Okay, cool, perfect. All right, now to you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I just have a very weak flyer.
No, all good. All right, Ivan, as you dream, your dream, it begins with a scent. Cinnamon bark, alchemical sugar, and burnt oak. The scent of childhood and catastrophe. The air shimmered as if it were made of liquid glass, distorting the world in strange, shifting ways. As the haze cleared, the space resolved into a memory, too sharp, too clean to be real. A potion shop, shelves lined with polished glass bottles, gleamed in endless rows, filled with vivid colors that swirled like captive storms. Walls bore awards never won, and stained glass windows filtered the moonlight into rich, royal gold. Everything was beautiful. Everything was wrong. Behind the counter stood a tabaxi. Not just any tabaxi, but himself, or at least a version. This Ivan was taller, stronger, wrapped in a cloak, flowing of deep burgundy. Rings glittered on every finger, and a diadem of silver rested between his ears. His fur had the sheen of wealth. His eyes were hollow pits filled with golden light. The reflection grinned, wide and oily, the smile of someone who had never once been denied. And then suddenly, as if falling, the world peeled away. The walls fell, the potion shop dissolved like smoke, revealing a sprawling city of endless gold. Towers forged from coins, streets paved in emeralds. The sky above fractured, split by cracks of greedy, red lightning. Massive hands of bronze scooped wagons of jewels from the earth, and beneath it all, people clawed and bit for scraps, consumed by the glint of treasure just out of reach. And at the heart of this impossible sprawl, sitting upon a throne of open ledgers and rusted keys, was a great shadow formed from treasure and malice, scales of tarnished copper, eyes like shrunken vaults, breath that stank of contracts and blood. Abathor. His voice came from everywhere and nowhere, a velvet whisper slithering into your mind. You never ran from the fire, little Ivan. You ran from what it made you. The golden Ivan stepped forward, his smile sympathetic, almost tender. He held a goblet of rubies liquefied into wine. They never saw what you could be, but I do. I see the survivor, the clever one, the one who always finds his exit, even if through the crack in someone else's vault. He raised the goblet. You don't need courage. You need permission to stop pretending. Join me. Be more than fear. Be desire. Be unbound. Around you, gold coins begin to fall from the sky, slow and heavy, striking the ground like raindrops made of judgment, as he extends his hand to you, waiting your response.
He sees the gold as it falls around him. How tall is he?
He's mimicking, he's in a fake version of you that's completely made of gold.
Oh, so okay,
Yeah.
got you. I thought so there was my mimic and I thought there was also him.
Yeah, so he's
just mimicking me.
taking that mimic form, but now he's a completely golden version
of me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Perfect. Now I got it visualized in my head. Is it loud, the golden coins falling?
It's so quietly soft, as if the gold itself has become like Play-Doh, clay, dropping just dunk, 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 gently all around you.
With the quietness that this dream holds, he has no need to cover his ears. Hearing every word that he has to offer to him.
It's clear he's no longer trying to frighten you into submission. He's going about a different route.
Oh. Yeah. He keeps his distance, at least for now. Eyeing him up. It's a tempting offer for a tabaxi that used to sneak into voyages that have recently docked in Waterdeep to possibly get more gold, fund his research, maybe make his own shop again. Not burn it down. Yes.
Seeing what could be is rather tempting, isn't it?
Yeah, he thinks on it, and deeply. Gears turning in his head. He doesn't look at the temptation in front of him, trying to be as unbiased and clear as possible. But something does tug him. He finds that quite naturally his hand wants to go out to any lifeline that's thrown to him, but for a moment he looks back upon what was the shop that burned down, and his other hand manages to grab and pull back, preventing any handshakes from forming. He would give a small shake of his head. In his mind, potentially, this wasn't what his family would have wanted. He would have wanted them to do it himself, not seek any lifelines, and a guilt sets in that he even took this deal in the first place. But if he didn't, he might have been dead. He might have joined them.
As you refuse Abathor's offer, you see the statue of gold of yourself, his face turn to a scruffed anger. Again, you deny me again, and again, and again. I tried fear. I tried terror. And of all the choices, I even went out of my way to try reason. But you refuse. And now you will learn, boy. You will face the consequences. And as he slams a golden staff that emerges from his hand to the ground, the walls and floor of the entire realm begin to tremble and quake, cracking. Everything begins to turn to rubble, collapsing in on you as you begin to feel as if you're drowning in the weight of 1,000 pounds of earth. But then from your back pocket, barely pulsing with life and energy, Ivan, you feel something calling for you.
He gasps, his eyes are wide as he would collapse to the ground, trying for a moment to breathe in any semblance of fresh air, to fill those lungs with something other than the suffocating feeling of being buried. He would eye Abathor as he thought for maybe just a second this might be the relief that he needs to separate the guilt of what he did, and maybe this is what was supposed to happen. Maybe he wasn't supposed to get out of that fire that day. But as he feels the sensation, his hand creeps towards it, a desperation within his eye. As he feels for it, he tries to bring it out. A lifeline, once again, that he might be able to use.
And as you reach for your back pocket, you pull from a pouch a twig, long since forgotten, resting within your inventory. A twig of a long since abandoned companion. As the twig grows with light, natural energy brimming with life, as the ground begins to change from gold and emerald to grass and plants, as flowers begin to sprout around you, as the twig begins to grow and intertwine with the very earth. And as this happens, you hear in your mind, "I'm sorry, I could have never been useful until now." As the twig cracks, breaking, and shatters. And as this happens, Abathor screams, "No! No! Not again, you damned fool!" As he begins to be ejected, violently shot back, flying into the distance, disappearing into the black. As the entire world around you rapidly twists and changes, going from a desolate city of gold and greed to a natural grove of life and light. And at its center, a tree grows taller than anything else. You could almost swear that one of the branches waved to you, like the friendly hand of a long-lost friend. As you slowly begin to blink, your ears twitch, Ivan, as you find yourself back at the open bar of Garox Leoman's tiny hut.
Oh.
As you look around, you see Donovan has awoken. You see Tharn is standing straight up, or what you can only assume to be Tharn, because it's the only one who's as big as Tharn is. And he's just like, it's very strange. Looks like a suit of armor is just standing next to you. You'll have to deal with that in a minute, though, because as you awaken, you look over to see some other people are also awakening. That being Garak. Are you ready, buddy?
Yes.
All right, Garak. Your dream begins in silence. No wind, no breath. Just a sky of absolute black above a floor that shimmered like still water. Then, one by one, lights flared across the darkness. 8 stars blazing to life in slow orbit. Each light descended, and with it, a throne of divine shape formed from mist and moonlight. Upon each sat a figure, a god, radiant and vast, their presence both a balm and a burden. To the west sat Boldre, robed in earth tones, her hands calloused from labor, her gaze steady and maternal. Behind her throne burned a warm hearth, its fire never flickering. Near her loomed Celestian, veiled in robes of starlight, his staff swirling with galaxies. He said nothing, yet knowledge poured from his eyes, each blink a constellation's birth. Dol Ara shone in silvery armor, her sword resting point down beside her. Her eyes were the color of a sunrise over battlefield graves, and her shield bore the scales of justice. Helm, stone-faced and unmoving, stood sentinel over his throne. He radiated purpose, unyielding, implacable, a god carved from resolve itself. Ilmater sat with broken wrists still bleeding, wrapped in spectral bandages that never healed. His pain was not weakness, it was offering endurance. Mishkal glowed in radiant blue, her wings wide and gentle, her hands bearing water that shimmered with the power to soothe any wound. Her eyes spoke of healing beyond the flesh. Saloon, swathed in veils of shifting lunar silver, hovered above her throne rather than sitting. Her form flickered between phases, her voices trailing like falling snow, always soft, always knowing. And finally, Yondala, short, mighty, aglow with the spirit of family and fierce protection. She leaned forward, a basket of harvest grain by her side, her eyes sharp and asserting. Together they gazed upon the center of the circle, their thrones orbiting slowly as if awaiting something. A light converged, and the void trembled with an unspoken weight. A decision approached, a crossroad not of action, but of belief. And the gods of twilight waited, not with commands, but with invitation. As the light, like a spotlight on a stage performer, shines on you, Garak, none of them speak, but you feel their eyes piercing through your soul. What do you do?
Do I have anything with me? Or is it just me?
It's just you, baby. You find your bag is missing. Other than your clothes are still on. But other than that,
Well, yeah. But, I can't, they're not looking at me, but I can feel them looking at me.
oh, they're looking at you. They're looking through your fucking soul.
That's what okay. I wave hello. I greet myself.
As you introduce yourself, what do you say?
Hello. I am Garak Stonefist. I fight for y'all, and I draw my power from y'all, and it's great to meet y'all.
The one standing. Helm. Stone-faced and unmoving, he looks to you. And then he moves. Grabbing his face with his palm, pinching his bridge, the bridge of his nose. This is the one we were summoned to all serious. As he removes his hand from his bridge, looking to all the other gods, some of them shrugging, some of them smiling and laughing. Saloon specifically phasing through her different versions, giggling and then scowling and then growling. And then finally Yandala, the smallest of all the gods, speaks up. I'm the one. I called the meeting. I'll take accountability. Garak, do you know why you have been called here?
No, I'm not quite sure.
Oh boy. We really thought you would have learned your lesson by now. Garak, buddy, pal, mortal friend. You're making a similar mistake to what you did before. You gotta choose. Everyone here, a lot more patient, a lot more caring, loving. Twilight Domain's a lot better. But you're gonna have to make a choice, buddy. And while also having to make the choice, you're gonna have to offer something in return. Otherwise, you're gonna have less choices to make. You understand what I'm saying?
Fair. Yeah, I completely do.
As Dol Ara in her silvery armor speaks up, her voice booming louder than even Helm's. This is tomfoolery. I see no reason why this mortal has anything to offer any of us in exchange for our power. As Celestian, his eyes gazing to you, you feel a voice in your mind. I agree. What can you offer me?
Did y'all see my last challenge? I can offer you strength. You give me a teensy bit of power, and I'll make it go 20 miles, a million miles, as far as you need it to go.
Celestian, the one who just spoke to you in your mind, falls silent and then responds. He offers strength. Oh, wow.
Not just strength.
I'll
I'll never give up.
And he slams his
I will
staff.
never give up. I've died 3 times. Technically, I didn't die 3 times. I died 1 time. And then 2 other times, I got very close to basically dead. I was pretty much dead. And guess what? I still kept fighting.
As you speak, Celestian slams his staff down, and the star above his throne extinguishes as he disappears. The god of knowledge and constellations did not find your offer interesting. However, of the gods still sitting around, you do notice, while some of them still seem bored by your words, some of them seem intrigued. Helm seems to have his eyebrow raised. Listening to your words seems to interest him to a degree. Ilmeter begins to play with the bandages on his wrists. almost as if remembering things of the past while listening to your words. Mishkal is very uninterested, however, as you can see very clearly she's almost looking at her nails as if she's inspecting them to see if they're needing to be done. Saloon, as mischievous and chaotic as ever, is switching to her forms. Some of them seem to be interested, some of them seem to be completely uninterested. And Yandala seems to be the one more interested in you than anyone else, almost leaning out of her seat. Very much different than the rest of the gods. You can not only tell by her tiny stature being literally the size of just a normal halfling, while the rest of them are all these towering Goliaths sitting around you. She is kicking her feet out off the throne, very excitedly listening to your words. As Ilmeter speaks, do go on. What else have you accomplished? What else do you have to offer?
All I've ever been able to do so far is read books on y'all. And now it's very hard to talk to gods. So, now that y'all are creating a meeting, my question is, what do y'all want? What is it that what do y'all want from me? And I'll let you know if I can give it to you.
Some of the gods laugh. Some of them stay silent. However, two of them instantly scowl. Mishkal, already uninterested by your words, responds, he doesn't even know what we want, and this buffoon thinks he can be a follower. I've heard enough. I'm uninterested. And she snaps her fingers.
God wanted me to survive getting attacked by 6 of his best fucking, what? It's so hard to figure out what gods want because in these books, y'all are so vague.
And completely uninterested in your reasoning or your words, you see Mishkal snap her fingers as her star extinguishes and she disappears from the council. And as she does that, you also see, hold on, let me make sure I'm getting these right. You see Dol Ara, yes, in her silvery armor with her scales of justice shield, look to you and say, "Boy, you have defiance and courage within your soul. There is strength to you, but I only allow the strongest of the strong to serve me. And while you continue to fight, you have fallen too many times in battle, so I am sorry. But I as well must be leaving." As she slams her shield and her sword together, and her star is Boldre, Helm, Ilmeter, Saloon, and Yandala. As they all look to you, Yandala speaks again. I'm sorry, Garak. These people are... They're a lot to work with. Trust me, I've only recently joined the council. Well, it was a few 100 million years ago. But, time's relevant. You have plenty to offer. Don't be discouraged by what the others are saying. It's just some of them have higher standards. Yes, some of the more stone of heart gods can't see the strength of sacrifice. As you can see him playing with the bandages that continue to just profusely bleed over it, just almost dripping blood onto his throne, onto the ground beside his throne. As Boldre finally speaks. Child, I believe of the ones still here, all of us would be happy to have you as a follower. If you wish to know what we are about, as you speak, then I can explain. I am Boldre, I am the goddess of earth, of warmth and hearth. I'm the god of protection and loving embrace. And then speaks up Helm. I am the god of resolve, unyielding, and stone. Ilmeter. I am the god of the broken, of offering, endurance, and compassion. Saloon. I am not interested. And she snaps her fingers and disappears as the star extinguishes. And finally, Yandala. Oh, geez. I'm Yandala, the god of spirit, family, and fierce protection. As she gives you little finger guns, pointing to you, as they all speak in unison. So. Make your choice.
Ilmeter and Yandala, what would y'all want from me?
Yandala speaks first, very quickly. Well, I'm simple. I want you to keep protecting people, grow that, and of course, kill that dragon. As you see rage fill her eyes, her fists clenching, and her teeth baring. As she falls silent, her gaze
I gotta take
almost.
this.
Oh, good.
I'm still listening.
Okay.
I gotta take...
Well, we'll take a quick 5-minute break.
That's perfect. All right, sweet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everyone, we're gonna take a quick break, and we will get back.
Okay. How crazy would it be if we all just agreed to them instead?
Yeah, that would be pretty chaotic, but I do love how Ivan and Donovan are like, fuck you, we're doing our own thing.
Right.
Well, Ivan, like, he took the deal to start with because he was like, he was in a panic state. But now he's had a lot of time to mull it over, and
Well,
like,
yeah.
if he
Yeah.
dies now, then he might get reunited with his family, you know.
Yeah, but also out of character, it was like, hey, you either take this deal or you make a new character, and it was like session 1 or 2. So,
Well, to be fair, I do have backup options.
Fair. So do I.
I like genuinely, if I were to make a backup option, I'll probably make like a fucking wizard
oh,
do
I
like-
got mine.
and do like high utility to make sure that I can control the battlefield, so then people don't die as frequently.
Yeah,
Fair.
I have a bard on standby waiting to pull out.
Oh, like you went warlock and played like a bard.
Well, he seems like a bard, but he hasn't. It's weird. His magic is pretty
I'm
fucked up.
surprised. Are you Archfey? No, you're Celestial. I'm surprised you didn't go Archfey. I feel like
Right. We are back. Make sure to open the stream if you
The word
if you
is
closed
French,
it.
which derives is a retail shop that deals in high-end fashionable
what was it?
clothing or accessories.
Usually they're also small too. They're usually like smaller
Yeah, a
stores.
small shop dealing in fashion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Garak, were you here for the fact that Ivan?
You're the only cleric now,
You-
Grok.
You're the only cleric
What?
now.
No
Ivan's gotten
way.
smarter.
Yep. Xerix did the only
was like,
useful
fuck
thing
the
he'll
cleric.
ever do for the party.
I mean,
Hey, if you're watching, fuck you.
all right, don't need to do that.
No, he's still spamming me on fucking multiple platforms, calling me a piece of shit for kicking him from the group. So plain and simply, if you're watching, Xerix, yeah, right here, buddy.
Go fuck yourself.
Plain and simple.
I
had
sit
to-
on fences.
I had to block him on Marvel Rivals because he wouldn't stop.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, he texts you in fucking team chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to block him in fucking Marvel Rivals, and he was saying some crazy shit.
Probably not stream appropriate.
Yeah, no.
If it's anything like British related, it's huge.
Yeah, bro.
We have a lot of variations for some very not nice words.
Yeah. All right, though. We are ready to continue. Garak, are you ready to keep going, buddy?
Yes.
All right. Please make sure that everyone open the stream back up if you closed it, and we are ready to go. All right. So, Yondal and Ilmeter just gave you their words, or did Ilmeter get to say anything yet?
They just go ahead and do the whole thing again. Because
Okay.
honestly, I can't remember.
Yondal told you what. Yeah, they both told you what they were about. Or no. Just Yondal did. Yondal told you
One
she's
was
about
family.
yeah, family, growing, making sure you keep protecting people,
And then killing the dragon.
Yeah, and killing the dragon. While Ilmeter looks to you and he says, I simply wish for you to save those who cannot save themselves, to mend the broken, and to fix the corruption that is taking these lands. As he continues to fidget with his bandages.
Damn, they're both so good. Damn it. Damn. Yondal, you got my vote. Damn it. Ah, damn, they're both good.
All right. So you choose Yondal. You choose Yondala.
Yeah, Yondala gets my vote.
All right. As you look to Yondala, what do you say to her? Because don't just say that you get my vote.
I say Yondala, let's go kill this fucking dragon.
As you say this, she looks to you. She smiles. This I bestow upon you my gift. As she gifts you an additional channel divinity.
Sheesh!
As you,
And I shall worship you.
as you gain the preserve life channel divinity.
That's the life domain for you, if you want to look it up.
Correct. Yes, it's the
Yeah,
life domain.
How
It's
do I
the.
do this?
I can send you the link. Hold on, I got you. We already got it up.
It's a bloody good one. Wait, which one are you using? 2024 or 2014? Or are you gonna choose?
Here's
'Cause
the
I remember
link.
the 2014 one wasn't that good. I think it got buffed.
So not only do you have the Twilight Domain, because you follow the Twilight Domain, but she has also gifted you the Preserve Life channel divinity, because she falls under both domains, the Life and the Twilight Domain. Well, very well. If you choose me, I'm happy to be the one to give you the power you need. Now let's do what you just said and kill that fucking dragon. Alright, well, toodaloos, honey. And it's been good meeting ya. She snaps her fingers, and everything falls to black instantly. As you shoot the fuck up on the bar's table as you look around, seeing pretty much everyone awake except for one person who still remains asleep. Kazuki, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. As everyone else awakens, you stir in your sleep, tossing and turning as your nightmare begins. The dream began with chaos. Shrieking winds hollowed across fields of floating blossoms. Fey bells chimed wildly, their melodies discordant. Trees twisted in unnatural spirals as roots tore free from the earth, and pixie lanterns burst in the sky like fireworks. In the heart of a radiant, thriving fairy city, a palace of dew crystal spirals and petal-covered towers, alarms rang like panicked bird song. And then the screaming started. A monstrous figure tore through the city. Not monstrous in form, but in scale. Towering 50 feet tall, glowing with wild, incandescent energy. Wings shredded and twitching, hair whipping like a banner in a storm. It was her, Kazuki, but impossibly young, barely past infancy in fairy years. Her tiny face twisted into a rage that knew no language, no restraint. Her fists crushed towers like paper. Her voice shattered illusions and buildings alike. Every stomp cracked the earth, sent ripples through the Fey weave. Spirits, dryads, and Eladrin fled in terror of her fury tore apart, as her fury tore apart their homes. The city tried to defend itself. Arcane ruins lit the skies. Guardians emerged. Elementals, wardens, and enchanted beasts, but none could withstand her wrath. She cried as she destroyed. She roared like thunder made flesh. And then, blackness. Everything vanished into an inky void. Sound fell away. Light ceased. The silence was so total, it hurt. And from that infinite black, a shape emerged. A single hand of gentle silver light, reaching outward. No command, no pressure, just offering. The void cracked like thin ice beneath warm water, and the one who offered the hand stepped into view. She walked across the nothingness cloaked in starlight. Her hair flowed like shadow in moonlight, and her robe shimmered in hues of dusk and silver mist. Her presence carried both distance and intimacy, as if she had always been watching and had now only stepped close. Around her drifted fragments of celestial memory, dreams unspoken, prayers forgotten, starlight caught in tears. Her name was Shahani Moonbow, goddess of twilight dreams and journeys, and those who live between what was and what must be. "I have seen your fury," she said, her voice like a lullaby made of wind and bells. "And I do not fear it." She knelt upon the blackness beside Kazuki's dream, shadow, and traced sigils of moonlight in the air. Symbols of shelter, of mystery, of paths unwalked and secrets kept safe. "You were not born wrong, Kazuki. You were born powerful. Your rage is not a flaw. It is your inheritance. A fire placed in your chest by fate. You were made to feel deeply, to fight fiercely. And the world will try to twist that, The world will beg you to burn without aim. A vision flickered to light. Kazuki standing, tall and fierce, between a village and a tide of shadows. She raised her arms, and the storm behind her faltered. Her rage, like a beacon, held the darkness back. You, she said, rising once more. You have a choice. You can let your power consume, or you can wield it. Silver rings glowing like stars. You are close to something terrible. A darkness, ancient and waiting. It will whisper that you were meant to destroy. But remember, great power is not a gift. It is a responsibility. Her light pulsed gently, like a heartbeat in a sleeping world. Rage for the lost. Rage for the innocent. Rage not to protect, not to break, but to protect. Her hand remained, waiting in silence. And I will walk with you, child of fury, through every dark night that follows. And as the last of the light flickered, the dream exhaled into moonlit stillness, awaiting a response.
Oof. I don't even know what to say to that shit.
As you stand there, shattered, confused. I'm sorry to drop this on you all at once, child. But it was time for you to know the truth of where you came from.
Okay. She's just gonna be very confused still. Silently kind of crying because if everyone remembers the background story, she was kind of alone, so.
And now you know the reason why is because as an infant, you accidentally raged and grew to 50 feet tall and destroyed the entire city, killing everyone there.
Yeah.
As you silently saw,
like,
her
sorry.
hand still extends to you, waiting for you to take it.
Kazuki's gonna ask her if she's still able to stay with her friends.
Oh, of course, child. I am simply here to guide you down a path fitting of your power, so history does not repeat itself.
So quick question, is Kazuki like in her pixie form or is she in her rage?
You're in your pixie form right now. Well, I would say honestly, it depends on what you think, because seeing all this, you'd probably get a little angry at yourself, and you'd probably like be switching back and forth, growing and shrinking, growing and shrinking.
Okay, so that would probably make sense. And she's not afraid or anything. She's just
No. This is, you can clearly tell this is a very and also I don't know, no, you don't recognize the god's name, but you do know your party member Garak loves God, so after this event you can talk to him about the god because she introduced her name.
I think I'm gonna take her hand.
As you take her hand, she pulls you in fast, embracing you. You feel light, softly laying across your skin, warming you. As your tears fall onto her cloak, they dry in an instant. She strokes your hair, as you grow and shrink, grow and shrink, grow and shrink. And finally, as she slowly strokes your hair, telling you, everything will be okay, child. I am here to guide your rage, so no one ever is hurt by it again who does not deserve it. As your growing and shrinking slowly stops, she looks to you, she says, is there anything you wish to know? I don't have much time to speak to you, but I can answer some questions now.
What I saw, that was an actual event.
Indeed, what you saw is what I witnessed myself. The event stopped.
How do I know that I'm not going to harm my friends because of this?
Worry not, for in your age, you slowly learned to control that rage, did you not? And it seems that the gift I left on you when I left you in that forest still resides on you today, pointing to the tattoo that you have on your arm. It gives you strength, but at the same time, it limits your size. Without it, every time you raged, you would grow to that monstrous form. And by now, it would probably be even bigger.
Ziki's just going to be very shocked. Thank you for placing it on me. I wasn't really sure what... I've been alone for as long as I can know, and obviously I can see why now. So I really appreciate you helping me in that way.
I am sorry that I had to leave you alone in that forest. I knew it was the only place that, if you were to rage in your young times, only maybe a few wild animals would be hurt. You would not be seen as a monster by society, but just another wild animal in the wilderness. But know this, child, that every night you slept, and every day you hunted, I watched over your shoulder, guided the winds, and cultivated the plants best you could.
Thank you. Will you be leaving me again?
For some time, you will not see me. I have business to attend to. There is mischief and chaos afoot at Baldur's Gate. When you have finished your quest here, and you wish to see me again, venture to Baldur's Gate, and we may see each other once more.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And as you say this, she slowly lets go of you from the embrace. As her hands drift as black encroaches around you. As you blink your eyes, and warm light fills your vision. As you slowly rise from your little corner, looking around to see all of the rest of your friends having awoken. As you look to each other, all of your eyes speak more words than you could ever. What does everyone say? What does everyone do?
Donovan just stands up, heads to the door, and sort of produces the key to the cellar, and he says, "Well, everyone, let's get at it."
Are
Oh,
we
yeah,
just
we long
not going to
rested,
talk
didn't
about
we?
what happened?
Well, then I
Did
I
was.
anyone
feel like
want to
I'm
talk
not
about
allowed to
that
talk
dream?
about what happened. I don't know.
We can talk about it later.
I agree.
Girl, I
Ivy
kinda
looks
think we should
significantly
later,
happy.
but-
That's fine. We can.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you look happy.
He doesn't look like an alcoholic.
It's fucking
Yeah.
Gilbert's like,
gotta go kill a
excuse
dragon."
me, but I would like to speak. I saw some crazy shit in my dream.
I
Gilbert-
completely doubt that. Like, to be
Gilbert.
honest, I severely doubt that Gilbert saw some crazy shit.
I don't know,
Give
man.
him a
You
chance.
stay in fucking village, like I don't think you saw that crazy of shit.
No,
Yeah, I
no.
feel like Gilbert saw some, like, he saw a bunch of rats in his
Like a
He's-
level 30 bard, and he's toning it back just.
Yeah, dude.
He slowly walks up to you, Garak. His chest touches against yours as his eyes look up to you. I saw a man drink the blood from another man's spine through his anal cavity like a funnel of wine.
Holy shit, that's kind of fucked up.
As his eyes lock to you, you see there is no lie.
Holy shit. Gilbert, I'm sorry, man.
As he turns around, he's like, fuck it. We can talk about things later. Let's go handle this job!
God, dude, what?
Donovan looks at Gilbert. Donovan looks at Gilbert and he
Gilbert,
goes,
do you have?
Gilbert,
I'm
am
sorry,
I
do you have
wrong?
friends? Gilbert, do you need a drink?
He's halfway already walked into the cellar. He's fucking as he slowly walks around the corner.
What the Jesus Christ?
Oh
I
my
got
god.
this.
Ivan's kind of like
Gilbert.
batting his
Donovan-
ear.
Donovan chases after Gilbert and tells him,
Did anyone
like-
else hear that, or is that just me?
No, everyone heard it. No, everyone heard that.
Donovan chases after Gilbert straight faced and he tells him,
Donovan's like,
Gilbert.
I need you.
my dream, I dreamt that you gave me whatever that wand you used to cast fireballs or whatever you used.
As you're chasing
Oh
after
my-
him, yelling this out to him, he's like, "No, I didn't!"
Just know if you ever use it again without clear line of sight, I'll probably kill you.
Yeah. As you catch up to him, as you both get to the cellar. Yeah. Whatever. Well, that was a great play, and you can deny it if you would like to, but I killed at least 10 orcs with that spell.
Oh,
Donovan's telling to look at him square in the eyes with no lies. He says, "You didn't even kill one."
Hey guys, you know what's really funny? Gilbert is like still in the he's
What?
floating around.
But
So Donovan, what the fuck is going on?
I had them moving around. Yeah, I was moving them as they were talking.
No, like they're just floating. Like they're going through the building and like
Oh.
flying all over.
You might want to just refresh your owl bear. It's probably
so as they wait, Donovan legitimately tells them like, "No, but seriously, you didn't kill one, and you should really get line of sight before you do that."
and as Gilbert and you and Donovan are having this conversation, Garak. It's probably at this point you, Ivan, and Kazuki all realize Tharn's looking a little different.
Oh yeah, I don't know
Can
if
I-
cats are
I-
colorblind.
can
Is that
can
a
I
dog
talk
thing?
to him? I didn't know if that was visual for us or if that just was
No,
like-
everyone sees Tharn. You can see his eyes underneath the helmet, but other than that, he looks real different.
Didn't you say he was like already standing?
Yeah, he's standing
He
up.
already sta- I'm just like, hey buddy, did you get some sleep?
Waiting for command.
Wait,
What
okay.
the fuck?
Okay, this is suspicious, man. Like what? Like,
Ivan looks visibly worried.
Input
I'm
command.
Uh,
Guys,
bring
it's gonna be
Ivan
like-
back? Is that a command?
Repeat that, Garak. What'd you say?
I said, get. Oh shit! No, wait. Not bring Ivan back. Bring fucking damn. How the fuck did I forget this name, bro?
Tharn.
Fun.
As you give the command, bring Tharn back. The Tharn in the armor looks down at himself. Tharn is already here. Command completed.
Wait, what? Okay, so I guess Darn's a robot.
Raise your right hand in the air.
Promise that you're
Instantly raises his right hand in the air.
Promise that you're Darn.
I promise I'm Tharn.
Okay, well, yeah, we can work with that.
We should probably not continue to mess with him.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm just saying I agree with that. If he says he's Darn, man.
Waiting
don't know
for
that.
command.
At this
Maybe you
point,
should tell him to sit down.
Protect us.
Donovan
Don't
would
kill yourself.
Command initiated. Protect.
But don't
As-
kill yourself.
As you initiate the order to protect Garak, I don't know if I already sent it to you or not. I believe I did previously. When it comes time for combat, Garak, you will be controlling Tharn on his turn with the knight stat sheet I sent you before.
Oh my god.
I
GG.
think you
good
said
job,
the night.
Jack.
I think you said the night one to someone else. Oh wait, no, you might have sent it.
Yeah,
to
it's-
me.
No,
yeah, just scroll up.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
Just scroll up just a little bit. It's right there.
That's why. Giant rat.
Oh, I need to roll something, don't I? 1 second.
Here, I'll reply to it if you need me to.
I see.
Hey guys, I will be right back.
It just said roll 20.
give
I
me
see
a
it
round
now.
if I
Yeah,
can
no, I
do
got
it.
it.
Okay, good.
Sweet, awesome.
We're
good.
So what I'll do is, because at the end of a long rest, Ivan gets 1 free elixir. He got the elixir that looks like oh, what would this one look like? It's a clear elixir. It looks like water, and he'll hand it over to Garak.
All right, you give Garak an elixir.
It's the elixir of flight. When you drink it, you gain movement. You gain a 10-foot flying speed for 10 minutes. A flying rat.
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
A rat. Oh shit.
Oh wait, doesn't King have my broom now?
I have my blue that
But that's what I'm saying. Didn't I?
So basically, everyone has a flying speed except Ivan, because he
Okay,
doesn't want to
sweet,
use
awesome.
potions on
That's
himself.
Good to know.
All right.
He doesn't want to be the guinea pig. He's already the cat.
Anyway, do we all meet up?
Ivan would follow like behind everyone. He was but he walks with a bit more He's still very cowardly, so he is a bit more timid, but he doesn't seem as melancholy as he did before, and he definitely doesn't look at the alcohol in the same way.
Good.
If there was any milk or water, though,
I thought you
That's
said you
it.
don't drink milk much.
I mean, me as the player, I don't, but I mean the character does.
That's what.
No, the character drinks milk.
As you all gather yourself together,
Okay.
ready. You guys follow Donovan?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He opens the door and step aside for the front line.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh yeah.
All right. As you all approach, Donovan, you said you approach the cellar and you unlock the cellar. The stench of death wafts out, punching you all in the face. As the darkness beckons for you all, as you hear from deep within.
Finally. Enter.
What?
And
Yeah, I told you you were coming.
die.
Yeah, give us a moment. Donovan will step away and use his ring of sin, and he'll tell her, "Hey, really quickly, ask Raven what's her most cherished memory with her father. Tell her it's very important to his survival."
Okay. 1 second. She said she really likes the time that her and her dad made butter one time together.
Okay, time on farm. Get it. See you when I get back.
Oh, okay. Be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And yeah.
as you finish your conversation, who enters in first?
It'd probably either be Kazuki or Thorn, I would imagine.
Yeah. I feel like we'd send Tharn in.
All right.
Robot Tharn, because we don't even know.
I mean,
Tharn. So.
You say
Thorn
Tharn's
would
name,
be
and
the
his
most
head,
ideal.
his head like a robot swivel turns to you. Tharn, listening, awaiting command.
Darn. Hold up. Let
Why
me try to
did you
give you
say
something.
darning first?
Well, I'm gonna give him something. I'm gonna put a
Oh,
spell on him.
Oh, yeah, no, Ivan would also give him something. Yeah. I forgot, you reminded me. I need to give him the resilience potion. First level, there we go. Alright, he gets a resilience potion.
Hold up. I give him Eyes of the Night. He can see for 300 feet.
100
of
feet of dark vision.
It's dark.
He
Love
Right?
has
that feature.
goggles. He has goggles already.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting
But
about that.
I'm pretty sure the goggles are only to 60 feet, though, no?
Well, he can see for 300 now.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you can
make
see
it
for
through
free.
it. I was just-
Unless the goggles is just infinite dark vision, which would be fucking nice. But I don't think it is. I'll look it up. We continue. He gets a potion of resilience, so he gains a +1 to his AC for the next 10 minutes,
I
or
also
whenever he decides to
give-
drink it.
I also give Tharn, Ivan, and Kazuki aid.
Out of character, you should probably put it on yourself.
Okay, then I give myself Tharn and Kazuki aid.
Yeah.
quick question.
So,
When we long rest, we get our full health back, right?
Yeah.
Indeed,
Yeah.
full health back.
Long rest your character. I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
This
yeah,
is-
because you don't have your, yeah.
There you go. It's fixed.
So since we're buffing everybody and everyone's getting buffed, Donovan will pat Kazuki on the shoulder and give her dragon's breath.
So Kazuki and Tharn also have +5 HP.
Okay.
Like a
That should
temporary.
yeah, so the max health increases by 5, and the current hit points increase by 5.
Yeah.
For the duration, which is 10 minutes, I think.
No, it's 8 hours.
Oh, it's it's one of those that are 8 hours. Yeah, never mind. Love 8. It's such a
Alright.
good one.
Kazuki's HP is now 44.
And
know.
she can breathe fire.
And she can be she's about to become a
I mean,
20.
fire? What the fuck?
Yes, I
You got
gave
fire
dragon's breath.
Dragon's breath. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have
Fire.
to use your action for that?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. You touch a willing creature and you give them the.
No,
gift
I
of
meant to
breath.
activate fire breath. Or does it just replace one of your attacks?
I have no idea.
You didn't read the
do
spell?
fire is- Oh, you mean to activate it?
No, I
Yes,
meant like. What happened? Oh, I'll look it up. Don't you worry.
Hang on, I'm
Oh.
reading. Yeah, they,
Yeah, okay.
they can take a magic action. So yeah.
Oh, so it
it's
does
an
take their action. Yeah.
Yes, but we know fire is effective, and with Dragon's Breath, she can literally do 6d6 because of the vulnerability.
Wait, it's effective?
Yeah.
Fire is their vulnerability. Yeah, that's why you.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Fire and
I've been
radiant.
going with chromatic orb.
I mean, I knew Radiant was against like the corrupted ones.
Yeah.
I didn't know Fire was also.
Fire and radiant are what the corrupted have been shown to be weak to so far.
I mean, I don't think I was there for when the fireball thing happened, so.
Fire,
Fireball thing, no, but, I mean,
fire
that's like-
burns away corruption.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Anything else before you give? Are you gonna give Tharn the command to go yet?
Should
I
we
mean,
open it first? Okay, let's break it open.
It's
first
open, it's
and
open.
Look.
It's open?
Okay,
have
do we
to
see
see-
anything? Just look it on in there.
Pitch black.
Yeah. I would assume it
Pitch back. Pitch,
You know when you're looking at a Dark Souls boss room,
that's
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
don't know
saying,
what-
but
magical darkness.
Indeed, so.
magical darkness. What the fuck? Can I use dispel magic on it?
You gonna attempt?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, hold up. I don't know. I don't know. If that's
You can attempt.
nah.
it's
I'm
gonna
not-
be
I
a,
don't-
it's gonna be a
if you
I'm
roll,
not gonna waste a third. I'm not gonna waste a third level spell on magical darkness.
and it's not even that the whole thing is filled with magical darkness. It's just specifically that at the very
That's what
end.
I'm
Probably
saying.
the
That's what I'm
entrance,
saying.
Yeah.
God, that would be broken,
shit.
because unless you're a warlock with devil's eyes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're a bit fucked.
Or tremor sense.
Yeah, I guess Tremor Sense will do it.
Can I
Or
take out my
blind.
alchemy jug and pour a bunch of acid in there?
just as you're about to walk into it?
Mhm.
Yes, sizzling. Just what I need.
I don't know what the fuck to do here.
I mean, we just send Fawn in, I think, and then we follow
But I don't-
behind him.
but if we just send Tharn in, Tharn's like, Tharn, go in and tell us what's in there.
I'm going behind him if no one else is.
Yeah.
Command.
well, I know, but I
Command
want
receive.
him to tell us what's in there.
I assume Kazuki was probably going to follow along, given that they're a barbarian.
Well, she
Oh, whoever wants to follow can follow.
I'm
Oh, I-
following.
Yeah, Ivan's waiting until he gets like the go ahead to jump in after.
You see Tharn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As soon as he's told command received, boop, 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 he goes right in. No, as you're all still talking, no hesitation. He walks down the
What's in
steps. And as he walks
Okay.
down the steps and he disappears into the darkness, you hear, finally, someone enters. As
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. we
as
should
you
probably
hear,
go and
as you
ask him.
see, as you hear, bonk, bonk, bonk. I cannot come back up to report what fuck shit I see.
Okay, we're going in.
Donovan, as soon as Dawn went in, Donovan would have headed in right
Yeah, we're
behind.
going in. We're going in.
As you all
I-
quickly.
Would hesitate for a moment
Oh,
as
fucking
everyone
God,
goes
dude.
in. He looks to Gilbert.
This is good.
And also, as
After
I
you!
walk in, I use my thingy that allows me to, what is it called? I use my vigilant blessing on myself.
ADV on initiative, yeah.
Ah.
Advantage on initiative. I just shorten it to ADV. It's what. No.
As you look at Gilbert, Ivan, he looks at you and he goes,
Uh huh.
after you! Ha ha ha!
I throw Gilbert in.
All right, cool. Thank you,
Hey,
Kazuki.
fuck
I
Gilbert.
assume you rage then?
Oh no, she's pretty strong with outrage.
Do you rage or do you throw him in without raging? It's up to you. You can do
I feel
both.
like she can do it.
I'm reaching through his ass in. The fuck?
You're gonna rage. You look at him and you get angry. Ah! As you begin to grow, you walk up to him, changing your form. Oh shit! As you grab him,
Wish.
and he says, "Well, I've always wanted to be grabbed by a giant woman." As he gets thrown down the pit. As everyone else just sees him, like everyone who's already walked down the steps just sees him falling in a continuous cycle on the same couple set of steps. He just continues to fall. Even though the steps only go down like 10 steps total, he's just like in a perfect loop.
The EastEnders
Yes.
finale.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
As you just see him falling. Help! Son of a... Bit out!
I'm surprised you know what EastEnders is. That's my surprise.
He'll be alright.
As Kazuki,
Ivan
you
looks
walk in
sick.
after him, I assume, and then yeah, Ivan, you watching Kazuki walk in, I assume you then walk in as well.
Yeah. He would follow closely behind because if anything's gonna hit him, at least it's a big target.
Okay.
Oh my god. Everything's black. I can't see shit.
I know. All right. As you all walk in, first up is our boy Tharn. Followed by Tharn was Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by Donovan was Garak. Followed by Garak.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
Followed by Garak was Kazuki. And
No, it was Gilbert.
oh right, Gil, I forgot about him. Right. Right. Let me
How
grab-
did you forget about him?
I always forget about him. I hate him.
Not physically, emotionally
Yeah,
maybe.
Bird. Oops.
I mean, he said that he wanted to be thrown down by a giant woman.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Bird.
but maybe he envisioned it being slightly different.
That's boring.
Oh yeah, who doesn't want to get thrown down a flight of stairs by a 6
Giant
foot,
woman.
not 6 foot, 10-foot
Tall
giant
woman.
woman?
Yeah. Giant woman. Giant woman. All right.
Are we
As you-
rolling initiative?
As you all walk down the stairs, you
Yeah.
come face to face with the monster in the basement.
I still see black.
Yeah.
You do? Reload your owlbears.
Oh wait, it's floating on the
Lucky.
top.
Fuck.
Oh, that's a big bastard.
Bro, I'm literally trying to run back and forth to my kitchen so I can make
Come on,
ramen.
Albert. Oh, I remember this.
He's huge.
He's absolutely massive, love.
Whoops, I'm the
What an absolute giant wanker.
As he looks
I
to
assume-
all of you, he says,
Oh, I can.
Well,
Are we rolling initiative?
"Not yet."
I assume we are.
Oh yeah.
well, if it isn't my old playthings, it's been quite some time since I killed you all.
Bro, you literally sound like you got smoker shit or something. Are you okay?
Bro's got a stomach.
sound like a give Yankee prostitute that just got off a 14-hour shift.
Silence.
Why give Yankee?
It is the side effects of masters, the kings, the corrupted gods' gift.
Nah, hold on.
Can you talk a little bit faster? 'Cause I'm not really understanding.
Then die.
As he raises his fist and he throws a punch straight towards the entrance. As everybody needs to make a deck save because y'all wanted to fucking chat major shit rather than getting positioned because he let y'all talk and enter and no one thought to move their tokens into a better position to start a fight. So fuck you guys. You're all starting right there. Everyone
I
makes
asked if
deck
we were
saves.
rolling initiative.
Not you weren't
Well,
yet.
yeah.
Now you
Not
are.
yet.
So we can walk while he's talking?
Of
So once we were able to do that,
course!
would've been
Well, hey, shoulda, coulda, woulda, come to use an extra life.
What the fuck? I rolled a natural one on my initiative.
That's amazing.
Oh, Ivan's not paying attention. He's just trying to wrap his head around.
Are you gonna
all the
count me
insults.
moving, or am I gonna roll?
I'll let you move.
Yes. Okay.
No,
Well, am I still gonna get hit where I'm at?
Probably.
No.
Okay.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, no, that was my deck save. I rolled a natural one on my deck save.
Can I... Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
I wondered why I was rolling a deck save, but yeah, no, that was
Wait, how do I roll a deck save again? I'm stupid.
You just roll a d20 and
you-
add your deck save modifier. It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
I'm
I'm
I
gonna
was
die.
going to laser beam him, but I actually have a better idea.
I love when y'all chat major shit. My favorite.
15.
Hey, Ivan was staying quiet.
Sounded like that smoker shit, you know?
I have
Yeah,
a reason for chatting shit because when
You mean
people
a
hit
stoma?
All right.
15
Is that your initiative or your deck save?
deck save.
All right.
Initiative is.
Oh, I need to roll my initiative, don't I?
Oh,
If I
fuck.
figure out how much damage I've taken.
Initiative is 16.
Oh, and I rolled a natural 20 on my
My initiative is
initiative.
10.
Yeah.
First nat 20 of the session, by the way, DM.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
All right, everyone's got their initiatives put in. Donovan, type your initiative in, and then Garak, make sure to roll for Tharn's initiative.
Yeah. Here we go.
Do I give my bonus to Thorn,
No,
or is
his.
Thorn
No,
technically
his
rolling
bonus.
for himself?
The stat
Yeah.
block bonus he has.
Okay, all right, sweet. All right.
So, quick question. My name isn't on the thingy.
Oh, my bad. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Wait, I forgot what I got. How do I go back and check?
Gilbert goes right here.
There's a history. So if you go to the dice roll and it will there'll be a magnifying glass. You click that.
Mm.
Yeah, it didn't tell me shit.
Oh wait, no, that just tells you what you rolled.
Oops, I
didn't
just rolled
never mind.
again on accident. Damn it.
Just roll again. I think if you can't remember.
Right, well, I got
Is
12.
Crimson Thorn?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Ooh, we even got a name overhaul.
Nice.
Very fancy.
All right, everyone in the so
Well,
everyone in the red has to make a deck save. So Garak, go ahead and make Tharn's deck save. Donovan, what was yours?
15.
Fail. Kazuki. Kazuki, you said yours was
Kazuki, what
12.
was
yeah, mine was 12.
Ivan.
1? Well, 3 total, but I rolled a natural.
Oh, right. So you take double damage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
me.
Right. Okay. As everybody. Oh wait, what's Tharn's? He might pass. Garak.
I rolled a natural 1 followed by a natural 20.
Garaki boy, you there? Did he go somewhere?
Not to my knowledge.
I think he ran away.
Well,
We can wait a minute, but I assume he fails if you want.
everyone else will take the damage now.
Oh, please be
Okay.
low. Please be low. Please be low.
Please.
I am but just an artificer. Oh, that almost kills me.
How much is it?
15 damage.
15.
Ivan, however, because a natural fail takes double.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
By the way, he's critical at the moment. Is he
Yeah.
critical? Actually, 5%. 5% of 38. Like 7-ish. Yeah, no,
Something like
he'll
that.
he'll be critical.
yeah. As the orc punches straight up the staircase, his arm extending, growing longer like tendrilled, fists grasping together. As it slams into each and every one of you, hitting you, and then growing around you, and hitting the person behind you, and continuing all the way up to Ivan. Slamming you one by one. Ivan, you take the force damage of everyone's body weight slamming into you, and all the way into the fucking magical barrier keeping you all locked down here.
Oh, yeah, it locks us down here. Ah. It is like an Elden boss or
As he
Dark Souls boss.
as he laughs and he looks to you all and says,
Time to die.
Well, since he punched me, I need him to make a dex save as I cast Hellish Rebuke.
okay. Un momento. Always something I forget.
Oh,
to
and
do.
Hellish Rebuke does fire damage. Hell yeah.
Also, would he have disadvantage due to how big he is trying to dodge out of the way of this thing? Like,
Yeah.
what's his... Okay.
I think it's safe to say if I enlarge Kazuki in this room, it won't hinder her. I don't think. I don't know the logistics.
That is a natural one.
Yeah.
Wait, so he takes quadruple damage then,
Yes.
right?
Correct. Yes,
'Cause
because takes
yeah,
double.
'cause
He's
he's
natural
vulnerable,
failed, so he
and
takes
then-
double damage, and
yeah.
then because he's vulnerable, he takes 4 times.
So that 6d10, 6 times 4,
What's the normal damage?
normal damage is 3d10. You double that
Okay,
is
60
6.
10 and double it again. So
And
12
double it
12
again,
d10.
12
Okay.
D.
Okay.
Wait, Hellish Rebuke is 3d10?
Yep. At level 2 it is.
Oh, you outcasted it. Okay, fair.
Yeah, might I outcast it? Boss fight, man.
I mean, I was gonna say, you can outcast it to 3rd level if you wanted.
I don't have the level spells yet.
Okay, go ahead and
You
roll,
don't?
roll your damage.
Okay. Here's hoping for some really good damage on these woes. What's that? 12d10?
Correct.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, 12d10, yeah, you're right.
Okay. Ah! Get a d12 out of here. Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta click the d10 12 times.
Yep. Let's see how much damage he does.
Or you could have done.
73.
Oh, God.
As you are punched with his tendrilled fist as it wraps around you, and then he pulls back. As he pulls back, you cast your Hellish Rebuke, chains unfolding from your wrists, wrapping around the tendrils, searing into him as he pulls his body back, screaming in pain as the chains sear deeper and deeper into his flesh, smoke cascading to the roof. Boiling body parts begin to blister and fester as he looks to you as the chains unfold, looking to his arm, and he says,
Now, that's more like it.
and combat begins. All right, let me roll his initiative real quick. Oh, and I also have to add Gilbert and roll his.
I still keep laughing about the whole Gilbert thing.
Blowing him was beautiful. Thank you for that.
All right, yeah, hold on. He takes 3d6 damage from that. Let me roll that real quick. He takes 13 damage.
Oh, DM, did you see chat?
No, 1 second.
You have 2 Ivans on your stream. King is nowhere to be found.
Yo, look at me go. I'm doubling up.
What? What do you mean?
He's beautiful.
I'm confused. What do you mean?
I'm here.
Like, here, I'll take a picture and I'll show you.
Oh no, I see what happens, yep. There's it goes Garok, Ivan, Kazuki, Ivan, music bot.
Oh, that's okay.
The other one's not even reacting at all.
Oh, on the reactive tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the I did.
Oh, I was so confused what you meant. Properties.
I don't know how long that's been like that, actually.
There
It's
is.
been like that this entire stream.
There is two
Oh,
Ivans. Did I do that? I might have done that.
Did
like a dummy.
I do that?
Hold on. Shitty bang bang. I did do that. I don't know why, but Donovan, I gave you Ivan's picture for some reason.
It's fine. I just accidentally casted Ulta Self in my sleep to look like Ivan.
That's so weird.
Hey, it's an improvement if you ask me.
Yes.
Yes,
Save.
I can be petty now.
All right.
Give me love, peasants.
There.
I
yeah.
was like one of those street cats who gets into fights constantly
All
and is a
right.
pain in the ass at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Problem solved. Oops. All right. Anyway, time to roll the big guy's initiative. Let's see what he gets. Yeah, he going first. 24 total.
What did he get though? Did he get a natural 20? Because I thought Ivan got a natural 20.
I got a nat 20 on initiative, yep.
Yeah, but nat
Yeah.
20s on initiative is the only thing that it won't still guarantee you actually going first or anything. Nat 20s
That's
are
fair.
So,
yeah, it's because even it's,
Go ahead.
no, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, well, yes, but even if that's the case, doesn't the nat 20 on initiative give you a surprise round?
No, not necessarily. That's a house rule.
What I
It's
do
something-
is if you natural 20 on your initiative, you get 2 actions on your turn.
I get what on my
Okay.
turn?
2 actions on your turn.
I get 2 actions?
Since you
Oh,
nat 20
me?
on your initiative, correct? Yes. When you nat 20 on initiative,
Oh.
you get 2 actions on your turn. On your first turn and your first turn only.
Oh,
One's initiative is rolled. Right. I've got Gilbert in here. Yep, Gilbert's in here. All right. So let's begin. As combat begins, the orc smiles as he raises his tendril fists and he sticks his hand into the ceiling. You see tendrils beginning to grow into the walls, spreading to the grounds in the surrounding area. As there's certain spots begin to glow.
Damn.
As he ends his turn. Ivan, you are up.
He stumbles to the ground. The weight of someone in full armor, someone not in full armor, and someone who is 10 feet tall, colliding into him as he stumbles. It takes him a moment. He may or may not have hit his head and is a little bit dazed. As he tries to orientate himself, looking towards the creature with a lot of disdain. He, through his daze, tries to concoct a potion that he thought of towards the end of his dream, as he would nudge the back of Kazuki, handing it over to her, before creating a potion for himself. The potion for himself is a decently sized vial of red liquid, and he would consume it. Kazuki's potion is... Oh, what color would it be? Let's say it's like a dark browny color. It's like a mix between brown and red. If smelt, it is very strong. Think almost along the lines of like a fireball. But yeah, if she drinks her, she gains the benefits of the enlarged spell.
Guys, give me one moment.
All good. That one, I need to roll my cure wounds. And then I will like try and move as far back as I know I technically can't because the like barrier here, but he would try and like curl himself up into this corner.
All right.
Make himself harder to hit, hopefully. He'll use his bonus action to do nothing.
All right, and that's how you end your turn.
That is indeed how I end my turn. Let me just roll my things, but you can move on to someone else.
All right, Garok, you are up.
2d8 plus 4, 2d8 plus 4, 2d8.
Hey GM, you didn't change my health, and also I have no clue what potion Ivan gave me.
Enlarged
enlarged.
reduced.
Your HP is 44 currently, which is correct because you got +5 to your HP. And other than that, what else was it?
Well, I took damage, remember? Because I'm in the...
Oh, correct. Yes, you took 15 damage. 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But
1,
would
2,
it
3,
count
4, 5.
Is bludgeoning damage?
It was force damage.
No, it was force damage.
Like,
Yes, force damage.
Oh, okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Kazuki. All right, and then Garok, what are you doing? Is Garok here?
Oh,
There he
I
is,
just
okay, good.
actually messaged you, but
Oh, okay, perfect.
Also,
We'll be wrapping up after first round of combat.
okay, sweet. So,
Yeah.
so pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be wrapping up
Um,
within the next like 10, 20 minutes, yeah.
So what was the red square?
It's beginning, the ground is beginning to glow with some kind of like energy and magic after he's sticking his hands into the roof and his tendrils are
Okay.
growing into the environment around him. Area of effect
Okay.
attack.
Yeah, I got you. So I just need to know if I need to move. Okay. I am going to. I do something. I'm gonna be like, "Pfft, that's pussy shit. I am going to.
And he is
on
occupying he's occupying these 9 squares, by the way.
Damn, so he's a fat bitch too?
He's looking fat as fuck. I'm gonna use a 3rd level spirit guardian. Because that's gonna on one of those.
Spirit Guardian is the area of effect, right?
No, spirit guardian's a creep.
You mean
Protective
spiritual
spirit
weapon?
that flies around.
No, Spirit Guardians is the one that surrounds you.
Yeah, it's an area of effect, right? Yeah, it's like
Oh,
It's got- it's
yeah,
got a
it's
radius.
effect around.
I'm so
I didn't
glad
see
that
it
you
said
took my.
self.
Yeah.
Me.
so 30 feet total.
And I would move here.
Have you? Who do you choose to exclude from the Spirit Guardians?
Everyone except for this big dude,
Everyone except for this big dude. Cool, got you.
the big fat dude creature.
Do
Alright.
we see the I can't say that fucking word. Do we see the man behind the big guy?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I would figure we know him. Did I say
Yeah.
A?
He's unconscious,
He's
lying on the
incapacitated.
ground.
He's incapacitated. I did not see that. Okay.
That's how you say it. Incapacitated. Wow, I'm stupid.
Also, Kazuki's 20 foot now, and has 1d4 on damage on her attacks.
You said I'm 20 foot?
Well, whatever your height is now, you are doubled.
Okay, so low key, because of that dream, am I allowed to start panicking?
Told you what it was gonna do, so you know.
Okay.
I am.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he told me or if it was.
Oh no, Ivan always explains what happens whenever you...
I don't know what happened.
He,
Our
All right, well, there you go, giant woman.
So when that ends, oh my god, that is giant. Holy shit. Now is Ivan crushed now?
He is almost being crushed, but luckily her head is kind of like bending over, like the back of her neck is touching the ceiling, and he's like just right behind her, like all like clinging to the wall with his claws tucked in the corner as much as he can be.
Hey, Ivan's smart. He doesn't have much foresight.
Yeah, and I'm sure that I'm also trying to like not crush this poor man behind me.
Yeah, it'll be right.
All right.
I haven't suffered worse.
So the Spirit Guardians requires a Wisdom save or a Con save, right?
Oh, it's a.
I forget.
I think it's a con save. I want to guess it's a con save.
Hang on. It might be con. 1 second.
See, I know Spirit Guardians, but I've not seen that spell being touched in absolutely ages, so I've forgotten.
Yeah.
It's such a good spell, though. You just, like... It reminds you of the microwave strat, where if you have a simulacrum with you, one casts Force Cage, and the other one casts Sickening Radiance, and they just melt.
Guardians is a.
I also
Wisdom.
cast.
Wisdom.
I also cast my moment to think.
All right. First, let's handle this. Said Wisdom save, King.
Yes, wisdom. Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Let's do it and do that. Wisdom save. That is a natural 1 -3.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I cooked him.
-2.
Holy shit. What happens when there's a negative? Do I fuck him up twice?
No, he's it's a natural 1, so he just takes crit damage. So you do 2 times damage.
Okay. So that's 68.
But it's radiant, right?
Yeah, it's doubled. So it's 6. Well, it's 12d8.
So you do 12d8. Yes.
Oh my god. God damn.
All right.
When the cleric and stuff will decide to switch, she's the boss.
Go ahead and roll damage. See, and you know the fun thing about
Take
Spirit
the moment alone.
Guardians?
It's 50. I did 50 against him.
Do you know the fun thing about Spirit Guardians?
It continues for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also it says
yeah.
it says in the spell, every time a creature enters its radius, it has to make the save, which means you can use your movement.
I'm walking back and forth.
I'm pretty sure it says the first time.
Oh, it's only
no.
the first time?
No, I think maybe in the 2024 it might say that, but if I remember the original one, it doesn't stipulate, and that's why you can abuse it. You can you literally fucking
Only once per turn.
Once
When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures. The affected creature is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn, there it must.
Basically, do it. I can run around the room once per turn and get everyone, but that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, so if there was like multiple people, you could run around and make sure everyone got it at least once. But yeah.
Yeah, you can be a Beyblade.
But that's 50.
Wizards of the Coast isn't that silly.
Yeah.
I knew that they would have put something like that, and they always do. It's a royal pain in the ass for people like me who wanna.
Yeah, they learn. They learn fast.
Oh, they learn fast. Yeah, they learn
Alright.
from all
And
the
then I
previous
use, and then I
editions.
use my
From all the
moment to
bullshit.
think. So let's see
Alright.
what I get. I got a fucking 30.
Your moment to think has been failing you constantly lately, huh?
Like, why? I don't even, like...
You learn nothing.
I don't even have a moment to think. I'm like, let me get a moment to think. And the orc's like, nah.
And no, you hit him with the let me get a moment to think, and then you hit him with the
Actually?
You hit him with the 6
Never
seconds of
mind.
All right, Donovan, you are up.
Yep, I am going to pull myself up, and then I'm going to do 2 things. The first being use a class feature or meta magic I have to quicken spell,
Okay.
and the quicken spell combo I'm about to hit this guy with is hopefully going to be really nasty to him. it's going to be Sacred Flame plus a chromatic orb fire.
All right, I forgot. After that 50 damage, he is bloodied. All right.
Damn.
You said chromatic orb and what else? Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, so I need a deck save.
Okay, deck save to start. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a disadvantage. All right, he fails.
That's beautiful. So he takes time is 48. He takes 48 from that. Here's the chromatic orb. That's a 12.
That will not hit.
Actually, wait a minute. Do I need... Oh, okay. I do need to do some specifically. So yeah, so I missed the chromatic orb. That's fine. He still takes 48.
Okay.
That 48 is 15. Not
Okay.
bad for a cantrip.
15 damage.
Yep.
That ends your turn.
I'm gonna use my movement to try to unclump myself from the party.
Okay, where are you going?
Can I make it closer to the owner of the ranch? I forget his actual name.
Yes, there is a few open spaces. There's all these open spaces right here.
That doesn't put me on the AoE square.
Fuck you, I was hoping you wouldn't realize. Okay. So this one or this one. This one too would work. So you got 3 squares you can go to. This one or these two. I don't know if you can make it to these two because you have to use double movement to get past your buddy here because he's in front of you. So that's 10 feet to get to here.
What if I threw him?
And then you have 5, 10. So yeah, you can. Because it's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. So how much do you have total? 30?
Yes.
Yeah, so you could go to either square. You could go to either of these two.
You know, hop out early, but mind if I hop out early?
No, you're good. Yeah, no. After the first round of combat,
Okay.
we're gonna be done. We're gonna be wrapping up, so you're good.
Oh, it looks like he's cooked already, so he might die already.
The one closest to the guy. The one to the left that you suggested.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Have a good
All
one, man.
Fuck him up for me. Face brother.
We already did.
All right.
Really though, we
You
already
will
did.
you will take an opportunity attack. You're okay with that?
Me?
Not you, Donovan.
I was about to say. I was like, wait, what? Me leaving takes an opportunity.
No, Donovan. You will be taking.
Go
Okay.
on.
All right. You take the opportunity attack. As you begin to try to rush past him, you see him grab from his side a piece of bone, ripping it from his flesh. You see the end of it looks calloused and bulbous like a mace. The strange calcium deposits in his body, creating weapons as he slams the bone mace towards you. All right, let's see if he hits. Probably is because you're good. You have some bitch ass AC. That would be that would be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
All right, as it strikes you, it does 1d12 plus 4 slashing, and
Okay.
1d12 plus 4 necrotic.
Okay, well, I'm resistant to necrotic.
All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is slashing. 7 is
One second.
necrotic. Okay, you're good.
Is the 7 from necrotic already halved?
That's not halved yet. Nope.
Okay, so 7 from slashing. Okay.
All right, and then 3 from necrotic becomes halved. Not that's what it becomes when it's halved. So 10 damage total.
Okay, and I'm gonna need one final deck save from him.
Yep, for hellish rebuke. All right, this
Yep.
one once again at disadvantage. Alright, that's some better rolls. It's a 19.
You know what? That's fine. That was only a level 1 spell slot. I was tempted to state it to be number 2, but you wrote it before I stated the spell slot, so fuck you, because you do the same.
Fair is fair, baby. Fair is fair. Alright, that ends your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Donovan, as you end your turn, we come to the Crimson. Oh! Right, Garok's gone.
You need me to...
No, Ivan's got a PC. I'm gonna make it his responsibility. You cool with that, Ivan?
Okay.
Cool. All right, copy text, and there you go. There's Starn's stat sheet for this route for this combat. Just tell him whatever he's supposed to do.
Bueno. I have been entrusted upon this.
My cat's so weird.
When a cat's not weird.
Well, she likes me rubbing on her nose.
Aww.
I know, she's so cute. I love her so much.
Oh, I love cats. Cats are fucking adorable. If you can already tell.
I think she knows she's cute. That's where she gets whatever she wants.
Oh,
Aw.
shit.
Yeah.
I
They
think you
think
still
they're-
take half damage, DM.
Huh?
Let me check. Hellish Rebuke is a leveled spell, so I think he would still take half damage.
Oh, check. I know some.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I know reaction spells sometimes don't.
Yeah.
me too. That's why I just realized. He does still take half damage.
All right, roll that.
Standard 2d10 then? Since he passed?
No, it stays the regular damage because he's weak to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4d10, but it's gonna have, alright.
I'll be right back. I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk down.
It's just 4d10. It's regular 4d10 damage. Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Why would it be
So-
40-10
Well,
if he succeeded?
because he's still weak to the damage type. It's fire. So even though
Yeah.
he takes half damage, it returns to normal damage because otherwise it would have been double damage.
Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah.
2d10.
Yeah, but normally
That's
the spell is normally 2d10 or is it? I thought it was 3.
Yes.
Well, it's normally 2d10.
Oh, okay. I thought it was normally 3d10 or 4d10.
I knew you were misunderstanding what he said. That's why I butted it.
All right. So yeah, half of 15. I'll just take 8. I'll just do 8 half of 15.
Okay.
All right. All right then. So what is Tharn doing? Ivy boy.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Who's next after this? Oh, it's them.
It's
Also,
the
I don't think
one, the only.
I'm no longer bloodied.
Oh, you know anybody? Awesome. Okay. Handle that.
Oh, we slapped this out of this
So,
ball.
wait, so when... Oh, the ward... Oh, they went first. Yeah, okay, cool. I feel like he would just walk up and stab him, you know?
All right. Doesn't even have to. He's already fucking face to face with the guy, so he just lifts his sword and he goes to stab.
So it's 1d20 plus 5. 1d20 plus 5. Plus 5. Go. Oh, you are so welcome, Font. Your look
Yeah.
is spreading around in the hands of the Ivan.
Hey, a natural 20 in attack. Roll a crit. Let's see how hard you crit.
Well, how hard Crimson crits?
Come on, D20 again. D20 and 19. Come on.
Oh, so that's 46 +3. 4d6 +3.
No, roll another
4d6.
d20. You gotta roll for your modifier.
Yeah, to see how hard he crits. Yeah, so roll a d20 to see if he does 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times.
Oh, right, okay.
2 times. Okay, regular 2 times. I also forgot to have Garak do that because he natural 1'd on something Garak did, and he was supposed to.
Does the
That's my
one
bad.
does the 1d20 roll the second one? Does that add any modifier? Or is that just
It's just a flat. It's just a
dry
flat.
roll?
It's a flat luck roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
Wait, he. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well-
he natural 1 to something Garak did, so Garak should have rolled a d20 to see how hard he crits, but I just did not. I just did 2 times.
No, that was the Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, any spell save that causes that an enemy gets a natural 1 on is the equivalent to doing a nat 20 on them with a spell attack. So it still counts as a crit, and you would roll a d20 to see how hard you crit. So I should have had Garak roll a d20, and he could have done more damage.
So I also should have rolled a d20 then for the Hellish Rebuke.
Did he? Because he
So
nat 1 on
Ivan-
you too, didn't he? Yep.
+1, yes.
So
Yeah.
Ivan might have died from the punch, or is that different?
No. You guys don't do that. You guys don't. No.
Oh,
no.
that's only enemies.
That's
okay,
it's
cool.
only players to enemies get the crit system, not the other way around.
So,
Well,
this
it's
guy might
19
already be
slashing
dead.
damage.
Okay. 19 slashing damage on the first attack. God damn, this motherfucker is actually might die on this first round of combat.
It's non-magical slashing damage, unless he has a magical weapon, which I don't know if he does.
We'll say he does for sure.
I'm gonna be
Alright,
sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Kazuki's probably gonna be finishing this fight.
Yeah.
Nah, Gilbert's gonna like snap his finger, power word
I
kill.
hope God, Gilbert, this is it.
So,
Gilbert, okay?
and then Crimson would just, return to a sort of like knight's pose.
He gets
sort of
two. He gets
horror
multi-attack.
farming. Oh, he just get multi-attack. Let's fucking go. I just saw that.
Yep.
Alright, watch this. Nat 20.
You pull back and you strike again.
Nah, it's gonna be like a 19 or something. Oh, it's a 2.
Yeah, that misses. The first one he got real cocky on, and then it came to the second one.
No, he was about to start aura farming, and then he kind of just
Yeah, nice falling on his face.
yeah. But he will move over here, which stays within range, so it doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. Thankfully,
Correct.
I'll
add him.
and makes way for Kazuki.
All right.
But that is the end of Crimson's turn.
All right. And then the great Gilbert, as the great Gilbert looks around, he looks to the ground and he says, "Eek, Garak, protect me!" As he hides behind Garak, giving Garak, bardic inspiration with his bonus action, and then using his actual action to cast a spell. Give me a second, Kazuki. I'm gonna have to use your screen for a second so I can look at Gilbert's sheet. Gilbert's sheet is also just Caleria Ostwild, one of the pre-made bards from D&D Beyond, because I'm lazy. Okay, let's see here. What
That's
is-
lovely.
That me and Garak might have roasted this guy, and Ivan and them finished him off.
He is going to cast invisibility on himself. As he touches himself and he goes invisible.
That's actually
Yeah.
crazy.
He does touch himself.
Hey, yo.
He's a fucking loser. Fuck this guy.
As he
Yeah.
goes, as Garak becomes invisible, as you all hear him go, "I believe in you!" as he disappears. And he ends his turn. Kazuki, you are up.
All right.
As you walk down the stairs, doosh, 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 come face to fucking. You no longer have to back. You crack your back and arms into place as you look at him. Let me switch back to your character sheet.
I know what I'm gonna use. It's all good.
All right, what do you do?
I'm gonna use my great axe, and I'm going to smack him in the face with it.
All right, you grab your great axe and you lift it high to the sky. And with Donovan on the other side, you get advantage on your attack. So roll another d20 to see if you crit.
Yes. I didn't even think about that.
Wait, what?
Donovan's on the other side of the enemy than you are, so it's you get advantage. So roll another d20 to see if you crit. 17 will.
Okay, so
17 plus your modifier will hit. So we're just rolling to see if you have a crit or not. Okay, sadly not. Okay. All right. Well, it will still hit. So roll 1d12 plus 1d4 plus 4. 1d12, 1d4 plus 4. 10 damage
10.
as you stab him right in the shoulder, bringing your great axe down on him, right in, activating your cleave, which allows you to attack again.
Awesome, so I'm gonna do that again.
All right.
That is almost. I hope
Damn
it's
it.
the one that missed
You
me.
get advantage. Don't forget your advantage.
Okay. 13 plus 7, I think it is?
Yep, that will hit.
Okay.
All right, so
And
another
then it,
D12 and a D4, and that's all the damage. It's just flat D12 and D4, no modifier.
okay, and that's a 3.
13 damage total as you bring it back and you hit him again. This time you just barely skin him as you kind of mess up your footing and the blade comes down to the ground, hitting into the concrete as you raise it back up, looking at him with the rage in your eyes as you end your turn.
Neat.
And with that, we end today's session, coming to the end of the first round of combat. As always, I hope all of you beautiful people watching at home have enjoyed today's session. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, hit that sub button, and tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. I've been your host, the D&D Orphan, signing off to all of you beautiful adventurers. Everybody say goodbye!
Goodbye. Hope to catch you next week as well.
Bye-bye.
And we will see
See you
all of
next
you
week.
guys in the next session. A peace! Alright, recording done. Let's quickly do our pros and cons and let's get out of here.
Alright, bueno.
Ivan, you go first as always.
Perfect. The intro, that was awesome.
Right.
I loved that. That shit was great. I'm a massive fan, and I'm very surprised about how much you were capable of just taking that and rolling with it. Not only improving, but also clearly scripting it as well to make it sound very, very nice.
Awesome.
I'm obviously very biased because I now have my full artificer levels, but I'm glad everyone's kind of gone through a good change. It's kind of like a mini buff, and I love it because it opens up so much RP potential. And I'm excited to see once everyone is fully back. And yeah, no cons from my end. I feel like although it's been short, it's been very sweet.
Awesome. Well, as always, it's lovely to have you, Ivan. I'm glad you enjoyed today's session, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll catch you next week. I'll be there on time, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.
So, all right, Kazuki, you are up. Give us your pros and cons.
I don't have any cons. That was literally awesome. I feel like the dream part was actually crazy lore for her. It's kind of sad that had to happen, but you know, that's kind of cool. I really enjoyed today's session.
You enjoyed what I did with your backstory, with the mystery and everything, finally getting to learn what happened?
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, I decided to do the monster girl route from Invincible. I don't know if you know Invincible, the show, but in that there's a character who her power is she turns into a monster, but every time she does it, she de-ages by a day. So as she uses her power, she gets younger and younger. So by the end of the comic, she's like a baby, and she's like when she turns into a monster, her monster form is like the size of like a kaiju. It's like a giant Godzilla-sized monster. Because the more and more she does it, the more and more the monster gets bigger. So I decided to kind of take that concept and then have it be like the younger you were, like kind of like an Ozaru ape thing from Dragon Ball, where like as a infant you raged and you entered this giant state and destroyed everything unknowingly.
Yeah, that just makes me like want to know more.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming out, and I will see you next week.
Thank you. See you guys next week. Bye.
All right, King, go ahead and wrap it up for us. Pros and cons.
My one con is that if you ask me seriously, my headcanon, I didn't make it past me and Glock's attack.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say anything. Y'all killed him in the first round. In the first 2 turns, he was dead. I had to double his HP. He had 100 flat out, and then you guys killed him, and I said he has 200. I had to give him 200 instead.
The 73, I knew the 73 was huge because it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you would have actually rolled your dice and got 3 times or 4 times damage, dude, I would have actually had to kill him. I would have had to kill him right there.
Yeah, but that's just, I don't know. I guess that's more of a technical con of not remembering because I legit didn't know or didn't remember because I don't think anyone's ever really rolled a nat 1 on my spell saves.
Yeah, it's a rare occasion.
Nat 20, so yeah, I didn't know. So that's my only con, which is really a technical thing. My the pros, however, was this straight up beaters me and Glock put on this man. Like together we did 123 damage in this span of like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he won't be surviving longer than 2 turns come next combat, that's for sure.
So we kill him in about 12 seconds into time. Have you ever seen Puss in Boots?
Yeah.
The last. It's just like fucking. What is it? One of the bears? I'm gonna bust you up, bum bum, and then I'm gonna wear your clothes. That was weird. It's great stuff.
Well, as always, Donovan, I'm glad you had a wonderful time. I gotta get going, but thank you for coming out, and I will see you we'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, later,
Peace.
brother. Have a good one. And all you beautiful adventurers at home,